There's a place up ahead and I'm going just as fast.
Hi, this is Zach back again, and today I'm going to show you how I do a flint and steel fire. It might be a little different than what you've seen before, maybe not, but I tend to hold my steel and my flint a little different than some do, and I'm going to try to give you a little bit more, try to make a little bit better video than what I've been making. My videos seem like they've been pretty dull, at least to me anyway, and I'm going to show you my prep and show you how I do it, so let's get after it. I got all my prep ready here, and I've got some sassafras that I split up and a little bit of round wood under here that's dry. And right here I've got some bigger shavings, and I'm going to use those kind of in place of my small kindling. This stuff here is real dry and everything outside's icy and pretty wet. We've had some rain and then it's rolled off cold on us, so I'm going to try to use this. Now I've got some small shavings that I'm going to put on, and I've also got some what I call feather sticks. These are pieces of split sassafras, and what I'm going to try to do is, once I get my spark into my char cloth here in my burlap bird's nest, I'm going to get my flame going in here, drop it down toward my brace here at the fire, give myself some room so I can get some air in there, and then I'm going to set these over top of this flame, both of them, to try to get this to take off. And then I'm going to take some of my small shavings and put on top of that and go from there. I've got just an old steel striker here and a piece of flint that I dug out of the yard. We got a lot of flint around here, pretty red clay ground, and so we're pretty lucky as far as getting flint. So get my burlap fluffed up here and get me a good nest. This might be a little different than what some of you guys do. Maybe it's not. This is how I do it and how I learned, and it's what works good for me. I hold my steel in my left hand as I'm a right-handed guy, and I tend to hold the steel down close with the char cloth already down in the nest, and hold it good and steady here, and then I strike down with my flint right toward this. Let's give her a try. Kind of bounced out there on me, but I've got the edge of it started. I fold my nesting in around it. Seems like I always have better luck that way. Take my feather sticks, lap them over top, right down that flame, and grab some of my small shavings, put them on. And I'll start laying some of my bigger shavings across. I just use these in place of a small tinder. The split wood seems like for me that it does a lot better on these wintry days than what the round wood does. The round wood just draws too much moisture. You can get a fire going with it, as all of you know, awful good, but it sure seems to want to smolder around more than what this split wood does. All of us have our ways of doing things that we've learned over the years, and I sure noticed that a lot of guys do things different. And this here's what works good for me. A guy sure doesn't want to get himself stuck and where he's in a spot where he won't try anything new. As I know over the years, when you get comfortable doing things a certain way, that a lot of times you don't want to try something different, but a guy sure needs to. I know I sure do. Well, that's about it on there. I appreciate it. You guys take care and have a good one.